Tim Scott is over there making a fool out of himself, trying to get a position with Donald Trump. I don't think he's going to get it. Tim Scott, what is he going to bring for Donald Trump? Not black voters. Black voters don't vote for Tim Scott. But yo, here goes Tim Scott shucking and jiving for Donald Trump.
You know, we
love you, Coach.
Thank you. Let me say, we need a president who will close our southern border today. We need Donald Trump. We need a president. We need a president who will unite our country. We need Donald Trump. We need a president who will protect your Social Security and my mama's Social Security. We need Donald Trump. We need a president today who will stop the crime and recklessness in the streets. We need a president who will restore law and order. We need Donald Trump. Oh, we need a president who will lower our taxes and not raise our taxes. We need a president like Donald Trump. We need a president who understands the American people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We need a president our foreign adversaries are afraid of and our allies respect. We need. You see, we need a president who doesn't see black or white. We see a president who sees Americans as one American family. We need. And that's why I came to the very warm state of New Hampshire to endorse the next president of these United States, President Donald Trump.
And folks, that is the blackest I have ever seen Tim Scott be, ever. He was really laying it on extra thick. I was just waiting for him to throw some sand on the ground and start dancing. What's wrong if he did, Tim Black? That's fine. You're so hateful, Tim Black. You're so hateful, Tim Black. What was Tim Scott going to do? What is he going to do, man? He's already in. He's already sold his soul. Tim Scott has the soul of a chair. Tim Scott has about as much soul as an ironing board or a chair or door stopper. He sold his soul a long time ago. Soul gone. It ain't coming back. It is not coming back at this point. It's so obvious Tim Scott is trying to become vice president, and they said, look, maybe if you get a wife, maybe we could consider it. So he ran out and grabbed the first white girl. Hey, come here, white girl. Come be my wife. Hey, white girl, I'm Tim Scott. Would you come be my wife? Come on, you know this is wrong. Be my wife.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You won't regret it.
You're gonna pay me money.
What did he say?
Pay me my money.
But see, this is what I want to remind all my Democratic friends. Tim Scott ain't nothing but Jim Clyburn in 20 more years. Yeah, you got you a sellout over there. You got several, actually. But Tim Scott ain't nothing but Jim Clyburn in 20 years. Ah, see? I know Joe. And Joe knows us. I know Joe. I said, Joe, where my money? Don't worry about giving them money. I said, Joe, I need my money. My pharmaceutical money. And I knew Joe. Oh, I knew he was going to go get it. See, here's the thing, though. Black Americans don't vote for Tim Scott, but they sure do vote for Jim Clyburn. It did help that Jim Clyburn has worked with Republicans to gerrymander his district all to hell so that all black voters in the state of South Carolina end up having to vote for him or get a white guy who's much underfunded and they don't even know about. And of course, they could vote for Marcel Dixon. I just want to remind people that there was once upon a time when Kamala Harris was criticizing Joe Biden. So was Cory Booker, but let's talk about Kamala. And all of a sudden, then she became best friends. I remember this. You remember this tear jerk moment with Kamala and Biden?
I do not believe you are a racist. And I agree with you when you commit yourself to the importance of finding common ground. Mm-hmm. But I also believe, and it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of two United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country. And it was not only that, but you also worked with them to oppose busing. And, you know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
And that little girl went on to endorse that guy that was buddying up with those segregationists and kept you out of that school, and you never look back. And a lot of the news people that cover this story are not going to bring up the correlation between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Tim Scott and Donald Trump. Isn't that right, Roland Martin? Isn't that right, Joyanne Reed? Isn't that right, Native Pod? Or all the rest of them, because they're not about truth as much as they're about getting their money right and staying out of harm's way and staying on the side of justice and making sure our democracy doesn't, leave because Trump. And if you tell the truth about Kamala and Biden, you are helping to end our democracy because you can't be telling the truth. What you doing telling truth without getting permission from the Democratic Party? That's why you support this channel. That's why you join the Tim Black Show. You go to jointimblack.com. You become a member for $5, $10, $20 a month. And you keep this show going because of segments like this. So here goes the question, and I need everybody to file in, everybody participate. Drive the algorithm, and also let me hear what you think. Who do you think is going to be Donald Trump's running mate? Because we all know it's over, right? It's over. Okay. Who's going to be Donald Trump's running mate? Will it be Tim Scott or Vivek Ramaswamy? So that's 1 for Scott and a 2 for Vivek. Put that in the comment section below. That's it. I'm Tim Black, and this has been another edition of Calling It Out.
Tim Black's content hits different, don't it? Facts. Become a member of our crew today. Subscribe, cut on our notifications. Join us for more, and remember, it's a new day.